Following Wednesday's results in the Champions League, Arsenal remain the only side with a perfect record in the Champions League this season. Arsenal have played 7 games, they have won all 7. They have scored 17 goals and they have conceded only 1 goal. 7 games, 17 goals scored, 1 goal conceded. So Arsenal's perfect record in the Champions League remains intact following tonight's 3-0 win against Club Brugge in Belgium. So this was an impressive night for Arsenal after the disappointment of losing 2-1 at Aston Villa in the weekend. So it was important for Arteta's side that they bounced back with a win tonight, and they answered the question in style. MADRID was on the score sheet on 2 occasions, and then Martinelli scored the other goal for Arsenal to give them a 3-0 victory. And Arsenal's season continues to get better. They have continued to look like the best team in Europe so far this season. It doesn't mean that they are going to win all the big trophies. Let's not get carried away. It doesn't mean that they are going to win all the big trophies. But so far, Arsenal have been the best side in Europe. And the stats do not lie. The numbers do not lie. They are top of the Premier League table and they are top of the Champions League league phase. So you can't argue with the fact that currently, as at 10th December 2025, Arsenal has been the most impressive team in Europe this season. And they continued their form tonight with a huge win against Club Brugge. But make no mistake about it, Club Brugge are not an easy opponent, because I have first-hand experience of how difficult of an opponent Club Brugge can be in the Champions League. Because as a fan, this season we played against Club Brugge, and when we played that game, it was a 3-3 draw. It was a difficult game for Barca. Barca could not get the win, but Arsenal just swiped these guys apart 3-0. That shows you how strong Arsenal is this season, regardless of the fact that they lost at the weekend against Aston Villa. Arsenal are still the front runners for the big trophies this season. But like I said, it doesn't mean that in May we are going to be saying the same thing, because the season is still young. In the Premier League, in the Champions League, there's still a long way to go. So a whole lot can change between now and the end of the season. But as at right now, Arsenal remain the pace setters in Europe this season. Top of the Premier League, top of the Champions League. It doesn't get better than that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Adios.